Hello, my name is Tejas Malala, and in this video we shall talk about the Tala related concepts which you are required to know before you can start learning the basic exercises in Carnatic music. The time cycle or the Tala which we use to learn some of the basic exercises of Carnatic music, that Tala is called the Adi Tala. The Adi Tala is an 8-beat cycle, and that cycle we show in terms of gestures in the following way: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. I'll explain in future videos as to why Adi Tala is structured in this particular way, but for now it would suffice if you remember that the Adi Tala is an 8-beat cycle, and this cycle is the time measure that is employed in learning exercises like the Sarali Swarams, Janta Swarams and so on. Now that you understand what Adi Talam is, we shall move on to explore the different speeds or the columns of Carnatic music. Carnatic music, in the basics at least, we primarily have 3 speeds. And in the first speed, each beat has one aksharam. Aksharam refers to a length of musical time. So what do I mean by that? Let's say I have Adi Talam, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. I'll fit each one of these beats with a musical note. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. So each beat has correspondingly exactly one musical note. In the second speed, it's a doubling of the first speed. So each beat has 2 musical notes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. And finally we come to third speed, which is again the doubling of the second speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the first speed we had 1 aksharam per beat, which is 8 aksharams in one cycle. In the second speed we had 2 aksharams per beat, and in the third speed we have 4 aksharams per beat. So in order to learn the basics well, you need to understand these mathematical concepts of the time cycle of Adi Talam. Now that you've understood the basic concept of Adi Talam, that must mean that we can start learning the basics, correct? Well, not so soon. Humans by their very nature are given to imperfection, and while maintaining the Tala cycle, this shows itself time and again. We tend to come in with the beats either slightly earlier or slightly later than expected. So in order to correct that, we can make use of a tool, and this tool is called the metronome. The metronome is a physical box that Western classical musicians would primarily use to maintain musical time. These days we have much more accessible forms of the same tool in smartphones and tablets. I have one such application here. This is what the metronome sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. You can see that how this tool allows me to perfectly maintain time. The unit that one would have to remember that pertains to the metronome is called beats per minute, and this is abbreviated as BPM. Beats per minute is nothing but the number of beats which would fall in 1 minute of time. So if the tempo is 60 beats a minute, that would mean that we have one beat for every second, because 60 seconds and there are 60 beats. So per second you have 1 beat. So 60 beats would sound like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can accurately change the tempo by an exact amount. Let's say I wanted to bump up the speed to 80 beats a minute. It would sound like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So by using the metronome, you can see that musicians can develop a very keen sense of time. So I definitely suggest that you make use of the metronome right from the basics level. And that brings us to the end of this video. Hopefully you could make sense of what was said about Aditalam. We shall be making use of those concepts in future videos while learning the Sarali Swarams. I hope to see you there. Thank you.